everybody, welcome back to my channel. So as you already know, I am expecting. I'm kind of at the home stretch now, so gonna be packing my hospital bag. There's actually quite a few things. I showed you guys this list very briefly that I got from the hospital, and it just kind of outlines the main things of what to bring for the mom and then what to bring for the baby. And then if you guys watched my other video, I did mention, you know, the very important snack for the dad, which, like I said last time, cracks me up every single time. I'm just gonna go through what I packed in my bag. There are some additions that I made after watching some other YouTubers and what they've packed in their bags. So I'm just gonna go through all those items with you. To be honest, I live so close to the hospital, so my husband can always run home and grab some more items if I need them. But generally, I've packed whatever's on this list. And in terms of bags, I've packed my baby bag. So that was something I received on my shower from two of my good friends. And the bag that I'm going to be carrying is actually one of those rolly suitcases. Because I actually found that while I was watching other people's videos on what they packed in their bag, or even just reading up on the internet, is that people find that it's really hard to carry everything all together. So it's always best to just kind of have one of those wheelie things. It's much easier. So I'm going to start off with my bag first. So I'm going to show you guys right now what it looks like. So basically the luggage I'm taking is a Haze luggage. And since I'm going through these items with you guys anyways, I'm going to actually throw them into my suitcase as I go. I did already throw some things in there, but I'm going to show you guys what I have. So I'm just going to go down this list. It says hospital card if I have one, health card, health insurance information. So my insurance information I have on my phone, and my health card is always in my purse because I need that every single time I go to the doctor's. But the next thing is 2 pillows. So I'm going to grab those off my bed the day of, but I also have a nursing pillow, which I wanted to show you guys, and I'll be right back. Now, I got this nursing pillow on my shower, and it actually comes with just like a burping pad thing, and it also comes with like a cover, just when you're breastfeeding. I probably won't be using that cover at the hospital, to be honest, but I'll definitely be using this pillow, and then I'm also going to take an additional pillow for my hubby. And they also recommend that when you have your own pillow there, to maybe change the color of the pillowcase so that it doesn't get confused with the ones at the hospital, or you don't end up losing them. So the next item is slippers and robes, or a house coat. So if you guys watched my Primark haul, I actually got this from my husband when he went to the UK. He bought me this really plush robe. They say that actually on the maternity floor it tends to be warmer because the babies need to stay warmer, so I'm not even sure how much I'll actually be wearing this. It might just be when people are visiting, just to kind of cover up a little bit, but I'm going to take this with me just in case. And then I have my slippers in here. And my slippers are very basic. Don't laugh. They just kind of look like this. I was told also to make sure that they have a good grip on them, so these ones have a pretty decent grip. They're just actually from Walmart. The next thing that it says is sanitary pads. I've heard that, you know, you can bleed quite a bit after giving birth, so I just have them here. And basically it says a package, and the package I bought was like a super big Costco size package, so I just took half of the amount and put them in this bag. And then also in this bag I've packed my breast pads, which are up here. I don't know if you guys can see them. And the breast pads are good because once your milk starts coming in, you don't want like everything to be wet on you, so I definitely have that in this bag as well. I probably have too many, but oh well. I've also talked to some of my friends that have had kids before, and they say that you don't really need very many of them, just because by that time sometimes your milk hasn't come in yet, so you probably will need them when you come home, but I also have packed them in here. And then along with the breast pads, you need nursing bras. So I know this is a little TMI, but I bought these bras. I actually bought them from the States when I went a couple months ago. They were cheaper there, and they also sell them at like places like Walmart and stuff like that. You don't have to go super crazy with buying your bras, so you're probably going to go through a lot of them. And then also, I'm kind of worried because I heard that once your milk starts coming in, your breasts can get very big, so I'm not sure if this is going to be a good size like throughout while I'm breastfeeding, but I think for the time being they should be okay. And the difference between this bra and a regular bra is when you're breastfeeding, it kind of has this like little clip and you can feed the baby and then clip it back on, versus having to undo your bra and then sort of feed the baby. And then I also have, it says some nightgowns. The hospital actually gives you the hospital gowns as well. So you don't really need to pack these if you don't want to, especially if you don't want to get them soiled. Sometimes, like I mentioned, that you're bleeding a lot and they end up getting dirty. So probably I will stick to whatever the hospital gives me to wear. But my husband, my great husband, bought me this nightie, nightgown, nightshirt. And it looks like it's really, really comfortable. I've already washed it as well. With the baby detergent so that it won't irritate the baby at all. And what I like about this one is it has buttons down the front, so if I am breastfeeding in the hospital, which I plan on breastfeeding as well, it's very easy and there's easy access. So on the list it also says to bring panties as well, so I have those here. I've got a few, and then I'm also going to take some of my old ones as well because they say that right after birth it can get pretty dirty, so those ones will probably end up going in the garbage, and then the ones I just showed you are brand new. I can wear them after. And then this is not on the list actually, but I thought it would be convenient just in case I don't want to wear my slippers. I just packed one of these like fuzzy pair of socks. Again, my husband bought these for me from Primark. Came in a pack of 2 and I just packed one of them. And then also back to the nursing bras and then the nursing pads. I actually went out and bought this Lancino nipple cream. Apparently if you're a first time mom or you're breastfeeding for the first time or after a long period of time, your nipples can get very dry. So I heard that this works wonders. And then in my baby bag I actually have packed Vaseline as well, just in case. Some of the toiletries on this list that they've listed is like shampoo, toothpaste, toothbrush, and all that kind of stuff. So far what I have is I have some toothpaste. So I just packed Sensodyne. And then I actually packed a toothbrush for me and my husband because he's going to be there as well. I packed some floss. I need to floss my teeth usually like every night, so I kept some floss with me. And then in terms of other toiletries, I actually have my makeup bag here. I have some of the Argan facial cleansing wipes. I'm not sure what time I'm going to go into labor or whatever, so I thought if I do end up having makeup on my face when I do go in, this would be easy to remove versus having to take my makeup remover as well. And then I have my face wash, and I have face moisturizer, and then I have a comb, and I also have like a hair tie. I have a few of these. And in terms of shampoo and body wash, I actually went out to the dollar store and bought these like empty containers. They come with like little like labels. You can label what they are. I'm just gonna kind of pour some of the shampoo that I have as well as some of the body wash that I'm currently using just into these containers and just take them with me. That way I can just throw them out. I didn't want to bother buying the little travel size ones because a lot of those products I don't use on a daily basis, so I prefer to use what I have at home. And then in terms of makeup, I know I've heard and I've seen on YouTube again after watching all these videos that a lot of people think that during delivery they're going to have time to glam up and look good for pictures and whatnot, but honestly I don't really care. I don't wear too much makeup on a daily basis, so it's not going to be too hard for me. But there are a few staple items that I did pack that hopefully I'll have a chance to kind of freshen up. It's not so much to look all glam for the pictures, but it's just so that I feel better. So I definitely have some concealer because I'm sure I'm going to have dark circles under my eyes. It's the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I have some blush to kind of give me, it's my Milani Coral Cove blush, and then a brush. I have my eyeliner, my liquid eyeliner from Lancome. I have some mascara, Maybelline Lash Sensational. And then I've also packed a nude lipstick, which is Kinda Sexy by MAC. So it's just like a nude color lipstick. Now the list also says facial tissues. I'll probably take a box, but for sure I'm going to take one of these. Now don't laugh, it's like an Elsa little pocket tissue. I might just take these because I'm sure they'll have tissues at the hospital even though they put it on the list. The only thing I'm missing from this stuff that is not on the list actually, and like I said, I've watched other people, or I've heard from other people that you need an outfit to go home in. A lot of women kind of tend to forget that it took 9 months to make this baby and you've put on some weight, and after that you're not just going to bounce back after giving birth. It's going to take some time. Typically they say a woman still looks about 5 to 6 months pregnant after giving birth. So there's lots of swelling, the uterus is still big. Your uterus is going to contract back down, but it's going to take some time. And so one thing that women tend to forget is that they're still going to be a little bit on the bigger side, so they need an outfit to pack to come home in. So that's the only thing I haven't packed yet. I'm thinking of just packing my maternity Old Navy leggings that I bought. And honestly, I don't know what top I'm going to pack. It's probably just going to be like a sweatshirt or a sweater because it is going to be cold. And then the other thing I don't have is reading material, but I think I'm just going to be okay with my phone. And then also the last thing is snacks. I don't know what I'm going to take for snacks. As I mentioned before, this hospital is situated in such a good location. There's actually, the mall is right there too, so there's lots of options. But I will probably be packing, just off the top of my head, maybe some nuts, maybe some granola bars. And then the hospital actually provides light snacks, so which is really good, like crackers and toast and more lighter things that are good during pregnancy and good during labor. So I'm not too worried about that. And then they carry like milk and juice and stuff like that.